Hey pack leaders, this is Hannah with Friends Irony, protecting families from protecting the pack. I'm going to be showing you another demo of the progress that's being made. Now, I'm not going to run the initial guess because that takes a little while, but we're going to do the sweeping the settings, and then we're going to sweep the different moving average types, and then different check marks. Okay, and then we're going to get presented with the final result at the end. So we'll go ahead and just kind of show you where we are at. And I'll kind of talk along the way as we run this. Okay, so I haven't done anything. This is kind of where I left. I was just messing with it, so I don't know if it's gonna improve it much, but I probably will. So let's go ahead and run this now. I did not debug it, so if I run into problems, I will probably debug it during the video and then run it one more time. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and run this, and it's gonna kick off. So far, no errors. All I did was assemble all the working parts. So I can probably look at my debug log to kind of see what it's actually doing, because it kind of helps when I have a text file that logs all the activities that's being done here. But right now it should be driving each parameter positive 10, positive negative 30, positive negative 10, positive negative 3, positive negative 1, and if it doesn't make any progress, you'll then move on to the next setting. Okay, but usually it will. It'll improve, and as it does, it will keep what's improved and continue to drive settings that are doing well. Okay, so this is a bad initial guess, so it's kind of giving them something bad to work with, and it's like trying to find its way back to an answer. If I did run the initial guess, I think that would help it a lot. It will probably maybe give it a little bit of a boost to get things going. But I really want to see if you're just really bad at tuning bots and just start really something really bad, can it kind of save you? I think we had about somewhere near 100% negative ROI. Now it's finding something positive. So there you go, 50% ROE or to return on investment. So it's gonna kind of stick with that. Let's see if we can improve the 50 and get to where we need to go. So let me kind of flash back and forth, so because these settings aren't updated unless I flash back to another bot and then come back into it, then I can see what's going on. Hopefully I didn't bog it down too much. And so it looks like it's going with the Bollinger Band 80. There it is. And hopefully, yeah, if it gets bad one, it finds its way back to the best. Okay, got an alert here, which is okay. 49028. So I guess that's the best one. I think it's done running. So if I start with something good, and if I run it one more time, I want to see if it actually improves it or not. This is something I'm kind of testing, because I've seen where it was up to 150, and you know, I haven't done a check to see, hey, if it improved, continue running it one more time. So I'm gonna run it one more time, see if it gets me anywhere, and then go from there. 3749, 50, so it's improved a little bit. Let's see if it falls anywhere higher. And I want to check my log file here on my side while this is running, so I can see if it's actually sweeping things and moving things that need to be moved. Well, it looks, I like what it's seeing. It's starting to find something. Fine. So yeah, it does sweep through all the check marks, like all the required FCC, full kind of close, reset middle, all the off mid sales. Ooh, 185. Never found something good. So it makes sense to do a what we call an improvement checker. If it went through all the settings and if there's any slight improvement, run it one more time. So we're at 200% ROE. That looks like it's pretty good progress here. It might make sense to run it a few times until there's no more progress, then move on to the next method. Now I'm still thinking about other methods where, so now we went from 40 to 50. I mean, from 40, I think 45% ROE to 200%. Let's say from 200, what if we improved it again? It's already 5 minutes in video, but if you guys are still interested in seeing, then stay on. I'll go ahead and run it again. I'm interested in seeing it myself to see if it gets any higher. So let's run it one more time and see if it pushes it any farther. And it does help. I think it improved by another 6%. And this is something I would never have done on my own. I know how time consuming it was just to kind of go back and forth, change settings here and there, and this is doing it so fast. And it's kind of methodological, in a methodical way where we're not just guessing back and forth, and we could run through all the bots and continue to improve it. And not just do one contract, but multiple contracts. And then if it stops performing, to retune the bots automatically while we sleep. And this is the same kind of work. We do this every single day. So why not automate it, right? And get it to do it way better than we could ever do ourselves. So we improved another 30% here. Just running one more time. I'm going to keep running this until it has no more improvement. And then stop the video. So we're going to stay on and watch. Some people like watching it. It was kind of fascinating. There was someone saying that it's kind of like a kid watching a train move by for the, run by for the first time because it's so cool. So it could be addicting. But I have noticed that all the check marks unchecked has been doing really well for now. 237. Wow, okay. I'm just kind of... Hopefully that didn't mess it up. Execute trades. Alright, it's still good. Still running strong. Alright, so 237. It did improve by a little bit. Well, pretty good. From 200 to 237. One last time. If it improves it another 30, I'll keep going. Otherwise, I'll end this video. I guess it's pretty addictive for me to just watch this. And this isn't the end of the tuning either. I still have the massage method to kind of search more outputs. I also want to sweep the different in time intervals to see which is more optimal for that. But also not sweeping the interval, but within the interval, maybe tune a whole set of settings for each interval kind of thing. So maybe we'll have different intervals at play, and then seeing which one does best, and then just wherever the money is on whatever time zone, would it be on the shorter time frame or the longer time frame, we can kind of go with that. But I feel like we can't or commingle all these different time frames because if you have too many bots trading, you can only have one account unless you have multiple accounts trading in different time intervals, one for the short term, one for the long term. That makes sense. But if you have too many bots, overstepping each other and what's it called, not stealing each other's coins, but overriding each other, you know what I mean, then it might think it's in a position and the other one takes it or adds position to it and it gets all confused, and that could be bad for the bots overall. So it looks like 237 might be where it's saying it can. That's the best it can do for the last 4 weeks, I guess. But I see some pretty big losses too if we went the other way around. So 237 it's done. So it's saying here 237 is the best it can do. So I ran it about maybe 3 times to get to this part, and that kind of gives me an idea that I need to have some kind of thing in place to kind of push it further out, check it. If it's made an improvement, run it again. If there's no more improvement, then move on to the next step. So hope you guys are interested in what you see. Also, I like to say I want to offer a pre-sale on this. It's gonna be like a lifetime license for the first 50 people who sign up. It's gonna be priced at we'll take crypto also, but priced at $9.99, about $1,000 for a lifetime license, unlimited updates, and maybe just so that I can help get this going. We're also moving to Texas in June, so we kind of need some moving money and think about getting an RV to move the family. Logistically wise, it's kind of weird whether um, baby's crying while a long road trip. So I think an RV might be the way to go, or flying there and then I'm taking the moon truck. I don't know, but anyways, that's why we're doing running pre-sale, to kind of help with those expenses. And then once I get settled down, I'll start releasing it as I'm done. But I think I'll probably have the final version done uh, before the move, maybe in 2 months. With the progress I'm making, I'm actually making a lot faster progress than my first go around because it's just so much easier with local API. I don't have to check the work to make sure I did it right. I know that once I make the call, it's gonna be there. I don't have to check the work. So, and plus, like, I built experience from the past time of programming, so I'm able to program a lot faster now and much cleaner code, and some other things I've kind of discovered along the way. So, if you guys are interested in that, comment below. We'll get the sales page ready for you guys so you guys can purchase, and I'll give some more details there. So, if you're interested, comment below so I kind of know. And yeah, I'm excited to have you guys on board. All right, thank you guys, and talk to you then. Bye.